Hi everybody, how you doing? How is everybody out there? Let me know when you're coming on. I'm not necessarily going to be taking many questions. I just wanted to make sure that you all could hear me and see me just fine. Thanks for coming back to the channel. Hope you're enjoying your day, or I hope you enjoyed your day. I'm not sure what time it is where you're at, but it's after 6 here.
Total Gym includes everything you need to get into the best shape.
Okay, let's see. Hi there, Ilsa. I'm not sure if I'm saying your name properly. You have to forgive me. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and um, get ready to get started. And welcome to everyone who's joining in. Okay. I wanted to say thank you all for coming back to the channel. I want you to know I appreciate all of your likes, your shares, your subscriptions, and your readings with me. I personally, I thank you fully because I enjoy helping. I'm honored to help you in your life and in your questions. Oh, it's pronounced Elisa. Okay. All right. Thank you for correcting me. Um, I am, I'm just happy to be here and use my skills and my gifts and abilities. As we move forward in 2019, it seems more and more that we're just letting go of anything from the past, that's held us back. And sometimes what happens is our ancestors, they will come forward, they will speak, or you may have started to have dreams about an ancestor, someone in the family may be getting married and they're wondering if their ancestor is still around. Do they see this even though they're not physically here? Are they somehow around us? And the answer is yes. Your ancestors will speak to you, and they will speak to you in different numbers of ways. It could be by synchronicities, things that are happening, and it can't be coincidence. It could also be that you're feeling compelled to reach out to other people in the family, or you're thinking about that person over and over. You're thinking about this person, or you're having a dream about this person, and other people in the family, they may have felt that way too, or started to speak on someone who passed away years ago. Usually, that is how you may start to know and understand that there is, your passed away grandparents or great grandparents, or your aunt, uncle, your great aunt, great uncles, those that you were close to, or those of you who never knew those other people in your family, or you never met them because you're too young to have ever met them. They all do play a part, usually in our life, and they're very special. And I want to have a way to communicate and connect with you all and help you in those areas, because oftentimes when I speak about ancestor veneration or an ancestor altar, uh, sometimes people, they don't understand how to even start into some of those basic things, those basic elements of honoring your ancestors, honoring the ones who passed on, that your passed on loved ones. They don't understand it. So I want to let you know that one of my skills is actually mediumship. That's one of my skills. And I didn't know all of my gifts until they had started to surface several years ago when I was in my shamanic training, which I was trained shamanically for a whole year. And those gifts are there and they've been with me since I was a child. I didn't fully understand as a child how to exercise those gifts. So I wanted to give you all just a little bit of a background with me. So I am a priestess. I'm a priestess by blood. It's been confirmed. It's in my bloodline. And I'm also shamanically trained and I am a medium. And when I give readings here at YouTube, the astrology reads, the tarot reads, etc. What I'm doing is passing along the gifts that I came here with. It's something that I've aligned myself to do. Um, so what I wanted to talk about as well was why would your ancestors or your passed away loved ones, why would they be communicating with you? What would be the point? If they're already passed on, then what is the reason for them to communicate? Well, the reason why is because they actually bring us healing. They bring us hope to continue. They help alleviate our suffering and they protect us. Okay. Now, having said that, will all of your ancestors be able to do that? Not every single one, because some of them aren't healed yet. Some of them aren't healed yet. So the ones that they're not healed yet and they're still healing their energy from their life and the trauma and the wounds they experienced, those ancestors, you may not necessarily want to communicate with them, or you may not want to communicate with them unless it is some reason you're being particularly called to deal with that ancestor. And if you do, you want to do that with caution and with calling forward Archangel Michael to help with protection. Okay. So I want to go ahead from that point and let you know that, me, I I specifically do ancestor work. When someone comes to me and they're having problems over and over, or they can't get past some different things that happened to them in their life as a child. Some people that come to me, they've been molested in their lifetime. This person in their family did this to them. This person in their family may have been abusive, may have been mentally uh, ill, not able to reason, not able to break an addiction. They may have molested different people in the families and they're still suffering from these traumas and these wounds. And I'm not saying these things to trigger you or to make you feel bad. Okay, I want to make that clear. I'm stating those things because that is the realities of our lives. Those are our realities. Some of us are suffering because the parent was absent and now they're gone. They passed away years ago. Some people are trying to tie up loose ends. They're trying to heal in their own lifetime. And they're doing that and they want to somehow understand this ancestor, this passed on loved one. And by me being a shamanic healer and a priestess, it's just the way that our energy passes down the lines. It's also natural for us to look back into our lineage and try to figure out what happened, to try and figure out, well, what was this all about? Why is my family so wounded? It's normal. It's part of us. It's part of us. Um, in my past, I've had spirits come to me about friends. I've had spirits come to me about potential boyfriends, like people that actually they came through and they were trying to give insight because we're all alive, you know, the people that I was speaking to, the people that I met, my friends, etc., in my social life, we had all met and we speak to one another, and their family sometimes wants to know about them and they want them to know that we're here. You know, so spirit does what it wants, and spirit has many different ideas and many different ways to send energy and blessings to us. Okay, so I just want us to be clear on what this is about, and that I'm doing this in the highest love and in the highest light. Those of you who have listened to me before or you had readings with me before, you know that, you know, I do the work that I do because I want to help. You know, I don't do dark things. I don't do bad things to people, you know. So let's get going on the actual reading. I'm being told also spiritually that it's like a countdown. Some of your ancestors are trying to let you know that you don't have a whole lot of time to make decisions in this really, really good vibration. Um, it feels like some of you have this lack of information, like you want to really be guided with this next decision you make. However, it may not fully come to you that way. You may just have to understand that your ancestors, your past on loved ones, that they are there for you and they're supporting you. And if you go ahead and make this decision, you're not going to fall. You're not going to fail. Okay. So what I'm going to do now is start aligning to the cards. And I'm going to keep aligning to the cards and the energy here. Spirits of light, spirits of truth, spirits that are healed ancestors and healed loved ones of the highest good. Can you please help us to know what are the messages coming through from our past on loved ones from the other side? Are there any messages that we should know right now? Are there any messages that we should know right now? You all know I have a little spoiled dog. I'm sorry if he growls. I'm sorry. Okay, let's see. Which one is this that flipped? It's the Justice card. Okay, so I feel this is what I'm hearing spiritually. I'm hearing that this is about helping you to come across something legal, something that was taken from you and it was taken from you unjustly. Your ancestors are there supporting you. You may be in the middle of some kind of work drama, a legal drama, something where you actually had to sign a contract or you had to document some events that had happened. And what I'm hearing is your ancestors are going to help you reach this goal. That's what I'm hearing. Um, okay, I'm hearing for some of you it's very directly related to employment, and they're going to help you. Okay, they're going to help you. They're telling you you don't even have to worry about it. Just take all of the steps and precautions. That's what I'm hearing. Okay, let's go to the next card. Spirits of light and truth, spirits of the ancestors and passed on loved ones and the highest good. Can you please tell us if there's any other messages coming through? Anything else that should be known by those who are listening right now? Okay, I'm getting a direct message too. Okay, this is about balance. Okay, temperance. This is what I'm getting. There is someone who is in jail and the family is very desperate. I'm seeing bars. Yeah, this is what I'm getting as the message, okay? This person is in jail, okay? They've been in and out of the legal system. Okay, it feels like a lot of male energy involved in this. Your ancestors are speaking up because what's happening is they want you to know that they are the ones who caused this person to be this way. Because the men previously in the generations before, they were involved in things and doing things they really shouldn't have been doing. So what's happening now is the men who are alive now, the men who are alive now, there's at least one or two of them that keeps going in and out of the prison system. It's like they can't get it together. They're going in and out of jail. They do not know how to just be right and be good in the family. And what's happening is they literally are suffering because this energy was never cleared from these previous generations. It's still like a live energy being passed down. So what I'm hearing now specifically is that they are sorry and that all you have to do is start calling on them and asking them to participate in the healing and in these prayers, specifically to help clear this from the family. That's what I'm getting. Okay. Okay. This is the hangman. This is about some of you. This is about you changing the way you're viewing people who have crossed over and the relationship that you can have with those that you've lost. That's what this is about. They want you to start opening your mind and change your perspective because hearing that there was an issue of forgiveness that happened, right? It's like you do need to forgive this person that has passed away. Change your viewpoint, change your perspective on how you're looking at this person, how you're you're looking at some of the people in your family who passed away and they may have done things that were wrong. Spirit wants you to try and change the way you're looking at them so that in your mind you're not having this battle of looking at them as good or evil, looking at them as bad or good. Change your mind and change your thoughts on the memories because really we have our memories, of this person after they've passed on. And this is the Four of Wands that came out in the reverse. So this is about um, they're acknowledging on the other side that the family wasn't always happy and that the home life wasn't always good. That might be the reason why you're not forgiving them, even though they've passed on. So they're asking you to please start to look at this with a more open mind. Yeah, they just said be flexible in the way that you're looking at this. And they're also acknowledging with this card, the way it came in the reverse, they're acknowledging they know that the family and home life wasn't that good. Okay. But they're asking you to please change your perspective, to be more open minded. Okay. And this person, when with the person who's in jail, they're really telling me that it's so much imbalanced energy with that person that it feels like it throws the whole alchemy off, everything off in the family. Of course, I do feel that these are at least, I feel like this is at least two or three different families, or at least two families, a few different people involved. Okay. So I'm just sharing with you the messages that I'm getting. Okay. Okay, let's see. Wow, those dropped right out. Okay, let's see what they are. So we have the Ten of Swords in reverse. So this is someone who's watching. They feel this is for someone who's watching. I'm not sure who it is. It feels like it could be male or female, but they feel that this person was taken too early. They feel like they were cheated out of time with this person. And instead of you putting this behind you as a death and you're going to be okay and you're going to move on from this, it feels like you're holding on to it like it shouldn't have happened. So your energy and your thoughts are tied up with not letting it go. So you haven't let it go. So it's almost like this person, even though they may have passed away like 9 years ago, you still have it in your energy like they passed away like 3 years ago because you're still not letting it go. The fact that the death happened and it happened when it was supposed to. You feel cheated out of the time, like they were taken just too young, too soon, or the wrong circumstances. And it could have been a natural death. It doesn't have to be like violence, it could have been a natural death. Okay. This is the Ace of Cups and it's in the upright. So they're letting us know fully. Yeah, they're letting us know that, okay, this is the way the message is coming in. Not only is it about love, they said that they have courted themselves to you and they want to continue to have love with you. They want you to energetically know and to energetically feel that they love you and they're cherishing you on the other side. They have not let you go. I keep hearing I keep hearing it's like a brother's energy. It may be for this card or it may be for this whole reading. I keep feeling and hearing like a brother, something to do with a brother. Okay. So this is the Four of Pentacles here. So the Four of Pentacles represents how they feel about stability. They want to be stable in your life. Not necessarily that they want to cling to you with all of their might, but it is that energy of being very stable in your life, and they want to be stable. They want you to be grounded as well. It's also the energy of, money, like holding on to something that's very stable and grounded. Sometimes when you see the Four of Pentacles, it's all about someone clinging way too tight, but it can also just represent a lot of stability and not wanting to be moved from that stability. Okay, so that being next to this and hearing the word courted, it's just an energy of them really wanting you to have a foundation, okay, with them, within the family, and you knowing and understanding, yes, they are still there for you, okay? Now, the next card here is the Nine of Pentacles, and okay, this is what I'm getting from this card specifically. Someone is going to be blessed with money, okay? This feels like a direct message. It feels like an offering that you will be receiving money. It'll be some kind of adjustment in your income. Okay. They want you to know it's a lot of heart energy with this too, like it's coming through the heart. They want you to know that you don't have to worry about money. You don't have to keep this as a secret because it's been bothering you, almost like you have less self-esteem sometimes because you feel like you don't have enough. You feel like sometimes you're lacking in this money. And what they want you to know is that you're about to be blessed with money. Okay. They want you to understand that it's going to be okay. And it is next to this Four of Pentacles, which Four of Pentacles, like I said, it can be about money being very stable, holding on to it, or it can be just that energy of being very stable because fours are all about stability. Now, I have to tell you all last night, because I have a lot of deer near my home and they come around, but last night I saw something and it was between 12 and 1 a.m. There were four deer outside my window and they come there and they eat from an apple tree. It's an apple tree and it still has apples on it and they eat there, but I've never seen four of them come all at once. And they were looking into my window. Some of them they would eat and then they would stop and look and it was, oh my God, I thought that was amazing. I've never seen four of them. I've seen three before, but in all these years I've never seen four. And last night I saw four and I was just blown away by the fact that it was four because I've been working with the energy of fours. So I thought that was amazing. Amazing. Okay, so let me continue. I'm going to continue and see if there is anything else that any of our loved ones would say to us right now. Is there anything else? Spirits of our ancestors, of our loved ones, in the highest good and the highest light, do you have anything else to say in conclusion? I'm using a different deck. It's the Santa Morta deck. Do you have anything else that you would like those to know who are listening? Any other messages? Okay, there's a male voice and it's saying, forgive me, forgive me. Okay, it's a male voice. He's saying, forgive me. Is there any other messages coming through at all? Okay, this is someone's father, and he's saying, please take it one day at a time. That's what he's saying. He's saying, please take it one day at a time. Also, here, this is the Six of Pentacles in reverse. So what they want you to know and understand is you are going to be rewarded financially. See, the Six of Pentacles is about sharing and about equal money and equal payments at your job or on a loan. So they want you to understand that this situation is being healed financially. They understand, they're aware of it. They know the struggles you've been going through. Okay, so they're aware of that. I'm also hearing there is one spirit that is saying, okay, there was someone who abandoned the family, and it was a lot of toxic energy in the family. They're saying, okay, this is the message that they have. They are saying that it's okay. You will have to have hope and prayers, and you will send this hope and these prayers through your family, through the children, through the ones who are in the generation now, the children that are coming, your nieces, your nephews, etc. Send that energy and that light through, but you have to be in the vibration of having hope and knowing that this is going to get better. Okay. Now this one is the Ten of Swords, okay, and it came out in reverse. Excuse me. This is the Ten of Swords. So someone feels like they can't fully let go of something, okay, with this whole issue with the death and how it happened and everything. It's going to be okay. And you see how there's a butterfly here? That's about transformation. So you don't have to fully know and understand how all of this is going to get better. You just have to start hoping and believing that they are going, things are going to get better. Okay? You have to believe it. I'm also hearing that it's time to make these choices. It's time to make these choices. And whoever this is, they're asking for forgiveness. Forgiveness. Okay. The next message that I'm getting, and I don't know who all, of course, I don't know exactly who the messages are for. They're speaking again on you making these choices so that you can heal and move on, and things will get better. They will get better. Okay. I'm also hearing more about financial loss and a deed on a house. That's exactly what I'm hearing. Financial loss, a deed on the house. We have the Knight of Pentacles here. So there's definitely some kind of money delivery coming through. So you're going to get blessed with this money. I said that about 10 minutes ago. Someone is going to get blessed with money coming through. Okay. I'm starting to feel some of the energy leave now. I'm starting to feel some of the energy leave. Okay, yeah. So when the energy leaves like that, I know that pretty much they have said what they needed to say. Um, if any of you do need more information, or I don't know if any of you were interested in a reading, but usually in the reading, what happens is I can go over how to be closer to your ancestors, how to possibly have communication with them, how to do offerings, how to set up your ancestor altar, things like that. Okay, those are usually the things that get covered in a reading about your ancestors because they want you to know that they do love you and they bless you from the other side. You're not alone. Okay. I don't see any more comments here. Let's see. Yeah. Okay, I don't see any more comments. I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up right now, you guys. All of you goddesses and masculine listening, thank you for joining me, and I look forward to all of us having a beautiful 2019. Okay. I'll see you all soon. Please let me know in the comments how you enjoyed this, if you would like to see this as a monthly read here on the channel. Okay. Talk to you soon. Bye bye.